So I found myself searching the internet today for different information about the solar system and nature and the elements, the planets, nerdy stuff. And I came across this on the National Ocean Service here in the US. Are there oceans on other planets? And this says that Saturn and Jupiter have subsurface oceans that have salty water in them. And it poses the idea, as has been posed many, many times, that water is one of the main elements, the primary element that's needed to sustain life on a planet. Now, I could argue anything, so I could easily argue that this isn't true or that it is. But we're going to go with it because we live on Earth and we do benefit from water, and it seems to currently be something that we need. And so my little search took me a lot of different directions, but I had a bright moment where I smiled here alone, looking at my fellow peoples of the world, thinking in a productive way. Where am I going with this? So there was a gentleman named Moses West, who came up with an idea from some simple theories that we've always known about. They compared it to condensation on a window here, you see. Of course, it's much, much more than that. But I guess that's the basic understanding, where they say air can be turned into water. How lovely. Now, this guy was using a generator, and I don't know if I'll find that in this article, but he said that if you're in a hot climate and there's 25 or 30% humidity, you should be able to grab water straight out of the air. And another person posed that, hey, if you live in LA or, Beijing or Shanghai or something, there's going to be such high levels of pollutants in the air that you can't just do that, because it'd just be like breathing the dirty air. So you'd have to create a filtration system. So I imagine someone's creating a filtration system now, but this isn't the only person who had this idea. I don't know whether that's the first person or whatever, but actually, that may have been the first person if I put this together. I don't want to say that anyway, but he was using generators, right? And then this other guy at MIT, this guy, the man who makes water from thin air, wins $500,000 prize. Cody Friesen, he was doing some kind of solar panel thing, you see. He has innovative solar panels that create clean drinking water from air and humidity, as opposed to the generator. So these ideas improve quite quickly. And also, there was a woman, a Kenyan lady, named Beth Koigi. Beth Koigi, she also was doing this. Now, who knows if these people are going to try and charge us extraordinary amounts of paper or money or gold or whatever people call that stuff to access clean water. Who knows what people are doing? That might be the whole plan, the whole ordeal, the end of all of this. But nonetheless, this is beautiful, because if they can do this, and there's other people, I searched other people's names who are doing this too, we can all do this. This isn't, none of these ideas, the foundational ideas for any of these inventions that we have, computers, heaters, cars, none of this stuff is really that complicated. It just takes focus, and, it's easier if we work together. But even without working together, we can do this just by focusing our energies on one thing at a time, understanding things completely, building upon those ideas and understandings until we get something extraordinary. So I was impressed by these ideas, and it all came from just pondering the solar system, the earth, water, air. And I'm sure that's what these people were doing. They may have just sat there and thought about what it means to be alive. And sometimes we have to just experience what it is being alive. So let's take a moment just to be happy that we have water and we have air. I hate to sound like a hippie, but hey, call me Bob Dylan or Jimi Hendrix or whoever fits that description. Let's take a moment to be happy for water and air, and let's try and do our best to keep it as clean and healthy as possible so we can be as clean as healthy as possible. Hope you're having a great day.